Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my channel and welcome to your pick a card for 2023. So you guys, you know the deal, pick your favorite deck. Below in the description box are the timestamps, and then let's figure out what is going to happen in 2023 for you guys. Hello group number one. So let's find out what is going to occur in 2023 for you. So we kick off with the Four of Wands in connection with the Three of Wands. So this speaks to me that a lot of you are going to focus on home life. You are probably either moving, buying or selling a home, investing in a property, investing in real estate in general. It also could be that maybe some of you decide to advertise your home on Airbnb or something like that, okay? And at the same time, it feels like there could be also, in addition to your family life, maybe you plan to have a child, maybe you're going to have a child, maybe you already have children, and it feels like the focus is much more in those areas, okay? At the same time, it feels like you guys are going to negotiate when it comes to certain things that are connected to your home life and home circumstances. So if this is kind of connected to work, okay, maybe some of you start their own business from home. Maybe some of you are going to move because of work, and therefore you're probably changing your life when it comes to where you live. Okay, it feels like it's going to be significant when it comes to you, but also your family life, and also some type of contracts are popping up here with the Three of Wands. And maybe even some of you are going to renegotiate a contract. Okay, maybe you just come to the conclusion that you would like to live in a different state, in a different country, and you are going to negotiate with your boss. Hey, is it possible for me to move there, still be with the team, with my regular acquaintances, or do I have to make a different step here? Okay, for others it also could mean that you might get a whole new contract, either within your company or outside, you know, of this area. So it feels like a lot of negotiations are going to happen, a lot of talks, you know, and it feels like you also have to really check with your family if everything that you plan, if everything you're doing is in alignment with your family, with it feels like this is even, you're making a step that probably no one ever did before in your family. So it really feels like moving big time, not just moving next doors. It really feels like this could be into a whole different city, or to a whole different country. That's what I'm sensing here, okay? But let's get into it a little bit deeper with the Four of Wands, okay? I just would like to see if there are any additional messages here. So we have the Sun and we have Virgo. So interesting that this is popping up. So this could be either connected to a boss, your spouse, a partner, or your father, actually, okay? That either you're going to move because something is happening in one of those people's lives that has at the same time an effect on you, okay? This could be your partner getting a promotion, but in a different country, okay? Or in a different city. And there have to happen a lot of talks, you know, okay, what are we doing? Are we moving there? Are we going separate ways? Or will this be a long distance situation? Or am I coming with you? That's probably a question that you will ask yourself, but is also popping up in your family life. Okay, at the same time with Virgo popping up here, it feels like, yes, very much this could be connected to work, either a change in your work or a change in a partner's work. But it feels like this is going to be very well planned and very structured. This is not something that is just happening and you just go with the flow. It feels like this is well planned. Okay, especially if you have a Virgo in the family or if you're Virgo sun, moon, or rising. And yeah, it feels like this has stability. That's what I'm seeing here. This is not something that is coming out of the blue. Maybe even in 2022, this was a topic that you thought about or you wanted to do, but you didn't have the money or the courage, something like that. But now in 2023, it's really actually happening. That's what I'm seeing here. And yeah, even though if this is something that no one ever did before in your family life, it feels like, because Virgo is popping up here and the sun, like this is solid. That's what I'm feeling here, you guys. So let's have a look at the Three of Wands popping up. And we have again the third house and Gemini. So what I was sensing, you know, a lot of talks, renegotiation when it comes to contract, but also it could be that you're going to be more in contact with your siblings, maybe asking them for their opinion, how they would handle things. But also it would be helpful to check what actually occurred during the end of 2022, you know, because we had Mars in retrograde in Gemini. So maybe there was a blockage. Maybe you wanted to do something, but you couldn't because of some circumstances, maybe regarding to work, maybe regarding to some family situation here that you couldn't do at the moment, but it feels like 2023 is going to give you the ability and the possibilities to actually go for what you would like to change when it comes to contracts, when it comes to family life, place of living. That's what I'm seeing here, you guys, okay? For others, this could be also playing out that maybe you are going to attend more courses. You maybe start to study something, or even just a language course is popping up here, you know? Maybe you want to learn a new language. That's also what I'm seeing. So you guys, let's get a little bit deeper and let's have a look at your love life for 2023. So, for group number 1. And first we have popping up Jupiter. Nice. So, it could be that a lot of you are going to be very blessed when it comes to love. Very protected at the same time. And it also feels like if there is a Aries, or if you are an Aries sun, moon, or rising, it could be that you will be very protected when it comes to your love life, okay? If you want to make a brave move, a brave step towards someone, or take your relationship to the next level, it really feels like you are going to be protected. And it feels like some of you really could meet someone that is going to heal wounds that you were not able to heal yet. Okay, it feels like there's someone is coming in. This could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or Pisces sun, moon, rising with Jupiter popping up here. That is going to heal things within yourself that you were not aware of, that these areas need healing. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here. And it also could be from time to time a little bit scary in the beginning, you know, that you're like, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship again, or if I want to take the risk, you know, being with this person, take things to the next level. But it feels like this is just connected to this Chiron here, you know, it is just like your inner demons maybe try to take a toll on you. But with Capricorn also coming up here, it feels like once you made that brave decision, you know, being with someone, getting into a relationship, dating again, it could be that even though, you know, if Capricorn, Saturn is popping up here, sometimes things take time, and also they're going to make things a little bit complicated. But again, with Jupiter popping up here, it feels like you're very protected. And once you come to the conclusion, and once you make the step that you tell yourself, you know what, let's just try. Let's just try, let's find out. If I don't try, I will never find out. It is going to be like forever. Once you say, yes, I want to be in a relationship with this person, it is going to be forever. It takes time with Saturn here, you know. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. But at the same time, once you made that decision, it's like now or never and forever, basically. And then we have also discomfort coming up. And again, it feels like you are going to be thrown into something that makes you face your demons, face your shadows, face your pains and hurts. But it feels like this person that might come in 2023 is going to heal, help you heal, also see things within yourself that you never saw before. And it's going to be uncomfortable, you know, I'm not going to lie. It will feel weird because you feel like, oh, I've been in solitude so much, I've been by myself so much, I enjoyed it, but yeah, I don't know if I want to make this step again, if I want to take this risk. But at the same time, it feels like you will, you know, because it feels like you're going to be super adventurous here, but we are going to clarify with the dices. And after you feel like, okay, I'm healing, like I've been going through this, and if I don't take that risk, like I never figure out if I would have maybe really met the love of my life, you know. If you're doubting, should I date again, should I go on this app, go on this date, it's like if you don't try, you never find out, right? So for others that are in a relationship right now, okay, it feels like, yes, there are going to happen things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable, that make you feel like something is occurring that happened to you in the past. Maybe situation with trust, with faith, you know, really relying on a person. Maybe you have been hurt in those areas in the past, and you feel like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to do this again, if I can do this again, if I want to go through this pain again. But it doesn't feel like it's just in your program. That's what I'm sensing here, you know. You feel like, oh no, this happened to me in the past, it will happen again. You know, that's Chiron, you know, Chiron, facing your fears, dealing with your demons, and at the same time healing it. Okay, if you don't face your fears, you cannot heal from it. So again, Jupiter's popping up here, you know, protecting you, having your back. And it really feels like the male around you, the male that you're with, or your father, for some of you could be even a son, okay? This Capricorn person, and if this is not a male, if this is a female figure, then this could be also like a very stable kind of female, okay? Someone who has authority on some level. That's what I'm sensing. And this person is very grounded and very open and wants to take things to the next level here. Okay, it's just you feel uncomfortable dealing with something that occurred to you in the past, but at the same time, this person is going to give you so much stability that you do not have to worry. Okay, this is just going on within yourself. So let's find out. I would like to have a look at Jupiter first. And we have the 9th house popping up. So, it could be that if you're single, you might fall in love in a foreign country. You might fall in love with a foreigner. Okay? Watch out for that. If you plan to travel, it could be that during this trip, you meet someone very significant. And this could be, you know, this Capricorn person popping up here. And then at the same time, we have the 8th house, like this. So, again, dealing with fears, dealing with your inner demons, but at the same time, you know, this is also very spicy. So it could be that you meet someone and you heal on a sexual level, okay? You have the most amazing sex with this person ever in your life. And yeah, it feels like that you are going to heal, you know, going through this, I feel uncomfortable and I don't know, I'm not sure through this whole situation, but at the same time, it is healing you, okay? You deal with it, you go through it, you go through the storm, but at the same time, it is healing you. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's see about Chiron. I would love to see on which level you are doubting or where your pains lie. And again, we have the 8th house, so it's deep, you guys. This is deep stuff that you are concerned about showing that you're vulnerable in those areas. Okay, this could be also connected to other people's money. Okay, maybe someone in the past did you wrong when it comes to money. Again, sex is popping up here. Maybe there happened something to you that kind of took a toll on you, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I want to distance myself from this whole area. And for others, it also could be that there are some hidden fears that you were not even aware of that you have them. And once you meet this specific person here in 2023, it's like, oh, okay, you show me my pains now, but at the same time you heal them. Okay, that's strange. I never thought that this is A, possible, and B, that I have these issues, you know? So that's what I'm getting here. And then let's find out about the Capricorn person. And we have, yeah, the 5th house. So romance. This could be a casual hookup. This could be random. You know, this just could be a date. And you meet this person and you fall in love with them. And you like them. And you open up to them. And they open up to you. And at the same time, you know, dealing with your fears. Feeling a little bit of discomfort, you know, uncomfortable. But at the same time, it feels like this is part of the healing. And yeah, with the 5th house, it's like casual dating, romance, you know, it's very sort of kind of attractive energy, you know, but it's also creativity and fun. So yeah, it feels like if some of you are traveling, you know, or if you meet a foreigner, someone from a different country than you are from, it could be really that this person is going to show you things that A, you were not aware of, and you never like really thought, oh my God, life can be so nice. Life can be so different. Okay. And then at last, let's find out about your discomfort. And we have Leo. Okay. So again, you know, like a male figure is popping up here. Maybe there were some issues with your dad or just with an ex, if you're interested in males, that kind of, you know, I speak in the past because, again, Chiron is popping up. It does something occurred with a male figure. This could be also connected to work, to be honest, and that just makes you feel like, this doesn't feel so right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is even a person that you are meeting that is kind of similar to someone you already met in the past. That's why you're a little bit hesitant to be with this person, but at the same time, they make you feel so good, right? And at the same time, they heal you. They heal your wounds. They heal your discomfort. And probably the sex is going to be amazing, right? So I feel like you're going to go with it. You're just going with the flow. Even though there is a little bit of uncomfort from your side, but it feels like it's more internal. Probably this person is not even going to see what's going on with you unless you are having some nice conversations, you know, opening up to this person. So that's what I'm sensing here for you guys. So group number 1, thank you so much, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello group number 2, welcome to your prediction for 2023. So you guys, let's find out how 2023 is going to affect you, let's say. So we kick off with the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It feels like you guys are going to focus first and foremost on yourself, on your mental health, but also your emotional body, and probably some of you are going to work out a lot, doing yoga, doing maybe some type of meditation, starting here. And it feels like you're going to really take care of who you are and how you look. And it feels like this is really just about you. You're not starting something random or something crazy here because you want to be liked by someone else. It really feels like, yes, you know what, running is fun for me. Working out is fun for me. Practicing yoga because you love it. That's what I'm seeing here. So if you haven't done any of those things yet, probably 2023 will be the time where you say, you know what, I love it. I love it so much. And you're probably going to maybe even participate in like group workouts. It could be also connected to work. Like if you have a gym at work or something like that, probably you're going to participate with someone else at the same time. But it is not like, for you, it's not so much about other people or how other people see you. It's more about who you are and how you feel. And you find out, you know what, working out is so much fun for me. It makes me feel so good. Like I'm so flexible now. That's what I'm sensing here. And it also could be that you're going to see so much of your emotional depth within yourself in 2023 that probably for some of you will be kind of fascinating. You know, you're going to see aspects about yourself within yourself, how you feel for other people, how you feel for yourself, for your body, for your colleagues, maybe even, because the 6 of Wands is popping up here. And it's like your perspective is going to change on how you feel for others, but also how you feel for yourself. It also could mean that if you're a person that cares a lot for other people, okay, that always is the person, you are always the person that someone can call, hey, I need your help, and you will be there for them, okay? It feels like 2023 is going to be different. I'm not saying like you're not going to take care of anyone else anymore. It feels like you put yourself first, okay? It's like maybe you decide, I do not go out this weekend. I just would like to be by myself. I would like to work out. I would like to maybe even write or something like that, you know, just take care of yourself. It feels like 2023 will be major focus on your health, on yourself and how you deal with others, but at the same time on how you deal with yourself. Okay, because it feels like you are going to be in focus here. So let's get a little bit more detail about this Six of Wands popping up here. And we have Scorpio and Aquarius. So you guys, if there are a Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising, or an Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Rising in your life, probably connected to your work, a colleague, could be also a boss. It could be that this person is probably a little bit different, probably a little bit out of box, a little bit mysterious, and it feels like this person could contribute to your health. This person, or to your work, this person could show you something, a different way of being, but also a different way on how to handle things. Okay? This could be even like a little crush at work. Okay, I'm not going to lie, that someone is coming in and you're like, oh my god, I love this person, you know. And at the same time, when it comes to you, your physical health, you working out, that you're going to do something you probably never tried before. Okay, this is going to be something very probably surprising for your friends and your family that you're going to start doing. This could be even connected to pole dance or something like that. For others of you, it could be that you try to work out, but you do it in secrecy. You do it in privacy. You don't want anyone else to know what you're doing. Maybe because it's a little bit controversial. It could be you just keep it to yourself, you know. And again, it gives me the feeling that whatever you are starting in 2023, when it comes to your health, and also mental health, it feels like you do it for yourself because you like it and you love it. You're not doing it because someone else tells you to do it. You do it because you love it. Okay, so let's find out about the Ace of Cups. And we have the 6th house and the 1st house. So again, you guys, it's you either at work, you doing your own thing, maybe even some of you starting your own business, or you just taking care of your health, you taking things into your own hands. And it could be, if some of you had like a trainer or something like that, 2023 could show you, you know what, I can do it by myself. I can take care of myself. I would like to try this new workout. It's fun. Probably people will side-eye me about it because maybe it's a little bit controversial. So you do it in secrecy, could be, doesn't have to be, but it's like, yes, it's you and your health mentally and physically that you are going to pay attention to in 2023. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. And now let's have a look at your love life. What will happen in this area? For group number 2. So we kick off with the 2nd house. So money could be in focus, actually. Money and your self-worth. And this is interesting that the 2nd house is popping up here, because again, it feels like, as I told you in the beginning, it is about you, your sense of self. And the 2nd house is not just money, it's also connected to how you value yourself and how other people are valuing you. And it could be there is going to be a big change when it comes to love and how you value yourself and how you want to be valued from a partner. Okay, we have also Mars popping up. And it could be that you're going to be a really badass, to be honest, in 2023. And you're stepping in and saying, you know what? No one is going to dance on my nose anymore. I tell you what my worth is, and you better step up to that level, or we're not meant to be. That's what I'm sensing here with those two cards. For others, again, it feels like you could start your own business, because it feels like you want to be in control and you want to have the power over your finances. For others, it could be that if you're already in a relationship, that you're going to flip the chart and you're saying, you know what, you were always taking care of the finances. Now I would like to say something here, okay? Maybe let's change that. Something like that could also occur for some of you. And we also have Venus popping up, which is very nice, you know, seeing Venus here with Mars. It's like, it feels like some of you are going to make a really big glow up. And this also could be connected with you working out. Okay, it could be that you all of a sudden you have all these abs and booty and everything, and you just feel like so amazing and so sexy that you feel like, you know what? Like I'm so much worth much more than how people treated me in the past, and this gives you like a whole freaking glow up, and you will not deal with someone that is below you, to be honest, you know, even though it sounds a little bit superficial, but that's just, you know your self-worth in 2023. You know how much you're worth, and you will not let anyone tell you what you should do, or blame you or victimize you or anything like that, or treat you bad. Nope, you're not here for that in 2023. I tell you, whoever there is in your love life, they better take 2 steps back, you know, because you're here to fight, you know, but not fight in an aggressive way. You just know your worth, you know, you just know your worth. And you know, it feels like the power coming up here comes from pain, you know, comes from pain, from how people treated you, how people called you ugly or didn't believe in you, or maybe some of you even were poor when you were younger. It feels like that, and all of a sudden you step into the game and you flip everything around. Okay, that's how it feels for me. Very interesting. Also, we have conjunction popping up here, you know, Mars in conjunction with Venus. Oh my god, that's like a sex symbol, to be honest. So whatever you're doing, guys, it will bring you to the next level. It will like upgrade you. It also could be, you know, maybe you start to show a little bit more skin, or just wear more tight clothes, or just change your wardrobe on some level, and just you embrace your whole sexiness. That's what I'm getting here from those cards. And yeah, if you're single, it will be probably, you know, if someone is stepping in 2023 who cannot keep up with those energies here, and who's also not able to really see your worth, okay, you will not be here for people like that in 2023, for sure not. You probably have those people in your life and you're like, you know what, I'm so done with it. And yeah, it's like, you know your worth in 2023. And if you feel a little bit low right now, believe me, there are better times to come. And at the same time, it feels like whatever dirty stuff you had to go through, okay, this kind of pushed you to check your self-worth, to check your diet, to check what you eat. And you're like, you know what, like, this is me now, and you know, better step away. Because you're not ready for this version here. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's clarify a little bit more with the second house first. Let's find out. And we have Neptune. So to be honest, first thing that comes into my mind is, if you are in a relationship with someone, okay, and the topic of money is coming up here, or even self-worth, it could be that either you are going to decide, you know what, I think maybe, you know, I take a little bit of my paycheck and I keep it for myself. Okay? And with Neptune coming up here, it feels like you do it in a secret way, you know, instead of like putting all your money together by the beginning of the month, end of the month, you're like, you know what, let's just 200-300 euros or US dollars or pounds or wherever you're from. You know what, let's just keep this for myself. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here. And when it comes to your self-worth, at the same time, it feels like you are going to do something behind the scenes. You know, and this again could be working out. You know, that you're like, okay, I invest my money now into something, like into a workout, into a trainer or something like that. And with Neptune again popping up here, you know, it's like a little bit secret and not really showing, not really knowing. It could be that you just do it in private, you know, that you start working out in private without telling your partner. And for others, this could be also connected that you start something that is connected to your self-worth with a creative project. Yeah, so, but somehow you're a little bit hesitant to tell your partner about this project. Maybe you feel like that your partner is going to reject you or make fun of you or something like that is coming up here as well. That's why you do it in secrecy. You know, I feel like you don't do it because you want to hide something or want to do him or her dirty. But it's like you would like to do something and you don't want your partner to know in the beginning. That's what I'm seeing here. So then let's have a look at Mars popping up. And we have Leo. So this could be, some of you could be actually sort of kind of gain fame, I tell you honestly. And this could just be connected to social media, okay? You gain a lot of followers. Or this also could be that people start to see and treat you differently, especially your partners or like people around you, you know, they see your glow up and they're like, oh my God, like who is that? Who is that person, you know? And where did they come from? And yeah, it's like the spotlight is on you when it comes to drive and ambition and what you would like to accomplish. You go for what you want, and also sexiness, you know? So it's like it really feels like people are not ready for what's to come when it comes to you stepping up, you know, stepping into your sexy self and switching roles, you know, trading places here. And all of a sudden you tell people what to do and what not to do and what they can do with you and not what they shouldn't do with you, you know. It looks very powerful here, very powerful. So let's have a look at Venus. And we have the third house. So, you know, also with the Leo coming up here in Mars, for some of you, to be honest, it feels like it could be that some of you are going to fall in love with a boss or just someone who has an authority position. You know, it doesn't have to be a boss in your place of work. It can also be a boss somewhere else, but it feels like this person also has a lot of authority and it's very powerful. Yes, this could be a crush at work or a fling or something going on, but it could also be that this is just your partner also stepping up. For those of you who are in a relationship, stepping to the next level, you know. And at the same time, it could be that the way you speak, the way you deal with people, okay, also your siblings, your colleagues, your neighbors, it could be that you are like, you are in this whole transformation of stepping up yourself, physical health, body, everything, the way you look, the way you dress. But at the same time, there's still something so sweet about you, okay? You're not this aggressive person bossing people around or anything like that. There's something very sweet about you at the same time, and it feels like this is the sound of your voice. You know, that you, the way you speak, the way you use words, the way you make people feel when you speak to them, it's like very loving. That's what I'm sensing here in 2023. Probably already now, yeah, but you're like, probably you feel that people feel that something changed about you when they take 5 steps back. But as soon as you start to speak, they're like, oh, okay, no, she's not that, or he's not that angry, bitter, or aggressive person. She's actually, or he's actually a very sweet and calm lady. That's what I'm sensing here. And that's probably where people get a little bit confused, because, you know, you embody all this sexiness and this ambition and drive and everything. But when you speak, you're like a whole different person, you know? That's what I'm sensing here. And it feels like people love to talk to you in 2023. They love hear you speak, and they love to talk to you. So, and then we have conjunction in the 8th house. So for me, it feels like this conjunction between Venus and Mars occurring in your 8th house, again, like, this could really make you super sexy, you know, like a king, like a goddess kind of sexy. But at the same time, it's like some of you could do some things behind the back or in secrecy, you know, with the 8 house popping up here. This could be connected to dating, you know. Maybe you've been very vocal about who you're dating, and how your relationship is going or what is happening. But in 2023, there's a change here, okay? Maybe something occurred where you felt like, you know what, I would like to keep my private life private, and that's what is going to happen. So people feel, okay, something is different with this person, but they cannot figure out what it is. Because everything I just said, you know, is happening in secrecy. You know, you working out, you changing something about your value, about yourself, but also when it comes to money, there are changes. But everything is happening in the back, and people are a little bit confused because they just don't know what is happening. You know, they're super confused, and you become more attractive and more attractive day by day. You know, getting all these abs and booty and everything. But they just don't know why. You know, they just don't know how. Like, did something happen? Like, why all of a sudden the change? And you know what? You do not have to explain yourself in 2023. Do you? Okay? You're on a great path. So, group number 2, thank you so much. Hello, group number 3. So you guys, let's find out what is going to happen in 2023 for you guys. So we start off with the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So this to me speaks that money, your values, and also how you speak and deal with other people, especially people in your immediate environment, like your colleagues, your siblings, your neighbors. And it feels like some of you are going to make a change when it comes to your money, your self-worth. And it's like, maybe some of you have been helping out people a lot financially, okay? Or it doesn't have to be financial. Maybe you are always the person that you can go to and talk to. And it feels like either this is going to occur a lot in 2023, that you just guide people, that people come to you with their problems and need guidance. At the same time, it could be some of you maybe start their own business when it comes to these matters. Okay, that you feel like, you know what, I'm always listening to everyone's problems. Maybe I should make a business out of that. I'm good with giving advice, and you know, I know my worth, and therefore you are going to kind of make a change, but at the same time, you are going to see that all of a sudden, you know what, I never really noticed that Everyone is pouring out their hearts to me. And at the same time, if you are already in this business where people pay you for some services, okay, could be also very much connected to like an online business, something like that, maybe even YouTube or Twitch or something like that, where people come to you for advice, that you're saying, you know what, I'm gaining so much followers and I have so much publicity now, I have to increase my my fees, basically, you know, that, I don't know, maybe you take a reading, you take $50 for a reading, and you feel like, you know what, I have to kind of increase the fee because otherwise it goes out of hand. This could happen, but at the same time, it could be that you just feel like, you know what, I should start my own business. And you feel like, I would like to make money from the guidance that I give to people in 2023. This could also happen. And it feels like that some of you maybe even do some type of healing when it comes to those areas, especially when it comes to your mental health. Maybe you are going to pay someone else to help you go through some things that you're just dealing with. You know, maybe you never went to a therapist or never went to someone else to help you. It could be that you're going to find someone who is giving you great advice that you can pour your whole heart out to. And this could be also very much in focus here. Okay, for others at the same time, this could be a new contract when it comes to work, maybe getting a pay raise, you know, stepping up to the next level, increasing your salary on some level. So let's get a little bit more into detail with the dices. So let's look at the Two of Pentacles. We have Cancer and the Three of Cups. Again, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer popping up here twice, okay? The ruler of Cancer is the moon, and the moon is always connected to the mom. It's a female energy. So this could be that either you are a mom right now and you want to take care better of your kids financially, also connected with doing more activities with your children, with your child, but also just trying to provide something for your kid that you never did before, you know. And this could be also connected with helping your kid getting into a better school or a kindergarten, something like that, or just giving them more advice on a much more deeper level, you know. And for others, it could be that your mom could be very significant in 2023, that she is the one that you are relying on a lot. She is giving you great advice. It can be also a grandma, can be also a sister, can be your female best friend that is providing you with so much love and so much guidance in 2023, that this person, this female person, is going to guide you in kind of holding your hands when you step through the year, okay? Also could be that you're just a lot more in contact with a female person in your life. And it feels like it is a very close female to you, okay? Doesn't feel like it's just a random person that you're meeting. It feels like it's someone that has been in your life for a very long time. So, with that being said, for others of you, this could be also connected to pregnancy. I'm not going to lie. This could be that either the thought of you wanting to be pregnant or your partner to be pregnant, or actually you conceiving in 2023, and therefore there are changes happening when it comes to your values, but also on how you deal with money. You know, instead of spending your money on clothes or going out, you make a big change in that area. And it could be also that you are a sibling of yours is going to have a child. And again, something is changing at the same time when it comes to you. It's like, okay, your sibling is having a child and you decide to help them out financially. Okay, it's going to make you an aunt or an uncle, and all of a sudden there's all these emotions coming up. Oh wow, oh my god, maybe this is the first time happening in your family or for yourself, and there's a lot of change when it comes to those areas. Okay, you guys, so let's have a closer look on your love life in 2023. So let's find out for group number 3. And we have the 4th house. Again, family life is going to be important in 2023. And the 9th house. And we have ascendant. So it feels like, you guys, for those of you, some of you could be pregnant, could get pregnant, or your partner could get pregnant by a foreigner, or you get pregnant in a foreign land. Maybe you decide to travel, and maybe with your partner, without a partner, and during this trip, it could happen actually, you know. And at the same time, if pregnancy is occurring for you guys, it is going to change something when it comes to your beliefs. It feels like maybe some of you stopped thinking about having a child, or you just gave up on it, also connected to love. But all of a sudden it's happening and all of you feel like, okay, that's a sign, I guess. And it feels like it could be also connected to you wanting to move to a foreign land and you starting the process of a visa, for example, okay? That you feel like, okay, you know what, I would like to move to this foreign country, but to live there, I have to apply for a visa. And this could also be coming up. And again, this could be also connected to you being pregnant or your partner is getting pregnant. You feel like, yeah, I want to be with my partner. And therefore, I have to go through all these legal documents. That's also what I'm sensing here. And meanwhile, it's like you have to let go of an old version of you. Okay? And I tell you guys, to be honest, I try to put this in every direction right now, but it really feels like this is connected to pregnancy or just someone in your family being pregnant or your partner, that you just have to let go of an old version of you, you know? It's like maybe you were always the party guy or girl and all of a sudden you're like, okay, no, I start a family now and things are changing, okay? And I have to let go of this old version of me, just, you know, throwing out my money out of the window, because now there is someone else in your family, in addition to your family, that you have to take care of, that you want to take care of. Those energies feel like sudden, but at the same time wanted. Okay, this is probably this is something that you already gave up on. Okay, for others of you, it could be that all of a sudden turns out you have another sibling. Okay, or you meet someone in your family that you never met before in 2023. You know, that a parent of yours is saying, you know what, there is this additional child that either I wasn't aware of or just didn't tell. It could be also that. Okay, but for me, it feels like that this is really connected to love and pregnancy. Yeah. So let's get a little bit more into detail. When it comes to the 4th house, we have Pisces. So a lot of Neptune. Again, you know, a lot of it's like, this is like a wish coming true that you always wanted. It could be also on the subconscious that all of a sudden comes true and you're like, wow, okay, yeah, I had this wish, but I totally forgot about it consciously, but my subconscious was always like, yeah, I would like to have a child or would like to have an additional sibling or cousin. And all of a sudden it's happening. And also with Neptune here with Pisces, you know, it's like that this comes out of the blue. This was not known. It's like a secret coming to light. Okay? And it's like, again, when it is about you or your partner, you know, for others it could be also like a partner telling you, hey, by the way, I'm pregnant. Same energy, but also could be that, you know, you just figure out, oh my God, I'm pregnant, and oh yeah, I remember this one night, you know, this and that happened, and all of a sudden you have this clarity, you know. But with Neptune here, the ruler of Pisces, that something is not clear, and all of a sudden it becomes clear in 2023, and you have to adapt to those changes. Okay, there is a change to your family and home life when it comes to those areas. So let's find out about the ninth house. And we have Mercury. So again, this feels like you dealing with legal matters, visas, documents. This could be also connected to if some of you are getting married in 2023, and let's say you already have a child, but from a different person, and you would like to marry and would like to have the same name for you and your child and your partner, that there's some legal matters that you have to go through, some documents that you have to go through. Yeah, it feels like either you're moving, or you apply for a visa, or you just going through all those steps that are connected to your family life, but also kind of negotiating with some type of legal situations here. Okay, it could be that maybe you already live in a different country and you would like to be with your family, you know, would like to bring your family to the country that you're already in, and you have to take care of those legal situations. So let's look at the ascendant, and we have the 12th house. So again, it feels like that there are things you have to let go of when it comes to yourself. Maybe how you see the world, how the world sees you. Maybe some hidden fears, hidden pains that you have. But this is like the 12th house is very in secrecy, very in the bag. You are not showing this to anyone else. You go through something, but just by yourself. That's what I'm sensing here. And if this is connected to your pregnancy, you probably keep it private for some time. You know, you don't want anyone to know. You have to figure out the legal stuff first, the future for your family, where you would like to live. And this is priority, and therefore you just keep it to yourself. That's what I'm getting here with the 12th house. And let's look at the south node. And we have Pluto. So the 12th house coming up here with the ascendant and the south node and Pluto. This speaks to me that some of you are letting go of hidden fears, hidden pains, hidden mental situations, mental issues that you might have, you know, because it feels like, oh my God, something in my family is now changing. Maybe I have a baby, my partner has a baby, I have an additional sibling, a cousin, something like that is coming up here, and you feel like I have to let go of these obsessive feelings that I have when it comes to my pains. You know, it feels like you were holding on to some pains in 2022, and maybe even longer than that. And 2023 is going to give you the chance to release all of that, you know, and it's going to feel very freeing you know, for you guys, because you feel like there is a new chapter in my life happening and I cannot hold on to those situations anymore. They disturb me, they block me, and if you have a child in 2023, you want to give your best to your child, you know, and therefore you have to become the best for yourself first. And that's kind of what those messages give me. And it's like this will be a big change for you, 2023. I'm telling you, when it comes to your home life, to your sense of self, and also maybe when it comes to moving to a different country or legal matters, could also be that you want to bring your partner to your country if your partner lives outside of your country. That's also what I'm getting here, and it feels like it's a big upgrade. It's a big upgrade, and you step into the next stage in your life when it comes to 2023. Okay, group number 3. So I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like, and I see you on my next one. Bye bye.